very special edition of Buccaneers Coaches Show. I'm your host, Zachary Swanson, here. Today, I'm joined with the Buccaneers head women's volleyball coach, Shawn Close. Thank you so much, Shawn, for joining me.
Of course.
It's a big weekend. It was a big weekend for the Buccaneers women's volleyball team as they captured their second consecutive conference tournament championship on the weekend, beating a lot of teams in the way, including rivals Lady Mesa, who will be joining you guys in the opening round. But first, let's talk about the regular season and the conference tournament. Just give us a few takeaways from what was a very, very successful 2022 campaign.
Yeah, I mean, this was a great opportunity for our girls to kind of show the skills that they've been working really hard on. As you can kind of see behind me, we're still kind of grinding away on some of the rough spots, but super proud of the result and how the girls played this weekend out of the conference tournament. They really just came together and played as one unit, one group the entire time, and because of that, they were really tough to beat. And we really executed our game plan across the entire tournament, and they did a really tremendous job of just how they wanted to play and their approach to the game the entire weekend.
Absolutely, something that's big to do, especially coming out of the conference regular season in fourth place and being able to turn that into a successful tournament. You were part of the coaching staff last year that fell to Corbin University in the first round of the NAIA Tournament last year. What are some things that you learned from that experience of falling in that way that you take into this weekend in Indianapolis?
Well, we always talk about falling upwards. That's kind of a term that we like to use in terms of like, it doesn't matter if you necessarily fail as long as you fail in the right direction in terms of learning and trying to get better from it. And I think last year from Corbin, we really learned exactly what that meant. We definitely fell upwards in that situation. We lost to, at that time, the number 6 team in the country. 25-23, 25-23, 25-23, and it's like we were right there the entire time. And we even had an opportunity in the I think it was the second set where we were up 23-20, and they kind of made a 5-point run on us towards the very end there. And but I think that experience for these girls going into this year, I hope is immeasurable. Last year, none of them had postseason experience. None of them had any type of that atmosphere in terms of playing something for a national championship run and an opportunity. And I think that, them having that experience this year and, having pretty much everybody return from that experience is going to be absolutely amazing for our girls. They kind of know exactly what to expect going into this weekend. They know kind of the atmosphere that they're going to be expected to have. And I think this trip that we just took to the CalPAC conference, where we were literally by ourselves out there besides our, the few family members that did come out and join us, but the fact that we were out there kind of by ourselves kind of bonded these girls a little bit, and it just allowed them to just flourish and play really good volleyball.
Absolutely. Just a quick look at the opponent, the Marian University Knights. They have attended the NAIA Tournament each of the last 5 years since 2017. How do you approach and take a different approach to a team that may or may not be historically, may or may not dominant in the tournament and found their own success in that way?
I don't know if we necessarily have to game plan necessarily for them. There are some things that they like to do specifically, which is kind of their style and their system, which is great. I think that a lot of teams get into trouble when they try to change their system to accommodate to another system. There's a reason why we're the number 4 attacking team in the country. We don't deviate our system. We want to apply a ton of pressure the entire time, the entire game. The fact that's kind of our style is we live with the errors. We understand that they're going to happen. We understand that with really good volleyball, mistakes happen, but at the same time, we also have now learned as a team and as a whole unit how to take those opportunities for failure and learn that, maybe I should have done this a little bit differently or done that a little bit differently, which hasn't necessarily been the idea last year, for example. It was, we tried to play a little bit more conservative last year and try to allow the other team to make the errors, and if they beat us, then they beat us. And this year, I can honestly say that any of our losses that we've had this year have been our own doing, not necessarily. And that's not to say that the teams that we played were bad, because they weren't. We've lost to multiple teams who are in the top 25 in the country, because they're not bad teams whatsoever. It's just you feel a lot more in control of your own fate and your own destiny if you're the ones who are taking the risks, and you're the ones who are making the errors, and you're the ones who are almost like driving that force. And if you don't necessarily perform, then you don't necessarily perform, and that's unfortunate. But it's a lot better feeling knowing that we're the person that's driving the bus, rather than just getting rode, just a passenger.
Absolutely under control. Buccaneers women's volleyball team looking to attack and fall upwards their way into the NAIA Tournament in Sioux City, Iowa. They will face the Knights of Marian University Saturday, 4 p.m. Arizona time. Shawn, thank you so much once again.
Thank you so much. You guys.